morning, turtles. Today we're going to read chapters 6 and 7 of our book. And as you can remember, the kids were still trying to get to the pterosaur's nest to save Stego. Dr. Bunsen was trying to come get them, but the machine was broken. But today, our chapter is actually really interesting. Chapter 6 is called Don't Disturb the Dinos, which is the title of our book. So I bet you're thinking, yeah, duh, don't go by the dinosaurs. They'll eat them. But I want you to be really thinking about this today because the author is bringing up, I think, a deeper meaning to this title. So be listening and be thinking, what else does the author mean besides the fact, like, obviously, don't go by the dinos. So here we go. Don't disturb the dinos. Remind me to bring a supersized bug spray the next time we go on Dr. B adventure. Caesar swatted at the Jurassic-sized insects hovering around him. The friends were cautiously making their way across the overgrown valley. Careful, Caesar, warned Laura. Wow, those are huge. We don't know how prehistoric bugs will react. For all we know, they'll try to eat you too. I would leave them alone. Caesar ducked an enormous moth-type creature, but they won't leave me alone. They've never seen a human before, teased Gabe. Maybe they're curious. Laura suddenly stopped. I didn't think about that, she said slowly. We're not supposed to be here. So wouldn't anything we do technically alter the future? Gabe finished for her. Just as Caesar whacked a flying insect on the tail, it buzzed away, dazed and angry. Caesar! Cried Gabe and Laura. What? Caesar shrugged. It's one bug. We can't take any chances, Gabe said. From now on, no more disturbing anything prehistoric. You mean don't disturb the dinos? Caesar joked. So here's our title. But what do they really mean by don't disturb the dinos? Okay, Laura shot Gabe a look. So we shouldn't raid a pterosaur's nest, take back Stego, and bring him to live with a herd of full-sized stegosauruses? Gabe frowned. That's different. We came here to give Stego a new home. We can't just leave him. I'm not saying we should leave him, said Laura, getting a little frustrated. Just that we have to be careful. Anything we do could change the course of history, including getting eaten by a dinosaur. Gabe was quiet for a moment. I know, he said finally, but it's my fault he's in trouble. I'm the one who let him get hit by the growth ray. And I'm the one who didn't protect him from the pterosaur. Laura felt bad for being hard on Gabe. It's not your fault, she said more calmly. How could you have known what scientists didn't even know? Yeah, added Caesar. And we're going to save him. Like you said, we're the data set. Danger is our name. Gabe looked at his friends gratefully. Thanks, guys. I'm glad we're a team. Okay, so it's settled. Don't disturb the dinos, except for getting Stego to a herd of stegosauruses to live with. But everything else is off limits. All right, that was chapter 6. So chapter 7 is Into the Pterosaur's Lair. Far across the valley, the dataset stood at the base of the rock face. It hadn't been easy getting there. They'd snuck around a group of brachiosaurs, and they'd run for cover when a quick-footed Dryosaurus nearly spotted them. Gabe was about 99.9% sure it was a herbivore, but no one really wanted to stick around to find out. They'd even passed by a peaceful herd of stegosauruses, the perfect family for Stego. So that's where they want him to go, but they've got to get Stego first. But now they face their latest challenge, sneaking into the pterosaur's lair. Remember the plan, Gabe said. When we get to the top, we wait until the pterosaur flies away. Then we grab Stego and get out. Got it, replied Laura and Caesar. Stealthily, the friends climbed up the rock face. Where's the pterosaur? Caesar asked when they reached the top. I don't know, Gabe said. Maybe it already left. Thump, thump, thump. The friends dove behind a rock just as the pterosaur swooped from the cave. It flew down, gliding deep into the valley. Now's our chance, urged Gabe. The friends raced inside the dark cavern. It's Stego! The pterosaur's nest was surrounded by leaves, branches, and small bones, and suddenly something moved at the back of the cave. Stego! Gabe cried. The friends rushed forward and embraced the little dinosaur. He was safe and sound. So there's one problem solved. They got Stego, but still a lot of stuff going on. I knew you hadn't been eaten, buddy, Gabe said, his voice breaking with relief. I just knew it. You were right, Laura smiled happily. Quick, let's get out of here before the pterosaur comes back. The friends tried to leave, but Stego wouldn't follow. Come on, buddy, Gabe tugged at the little dino's tail. Time to go. But Stego remained stubborn. He grunted, nosing a crack in the cave wall. He's trying to tell us something, said Gabe. He went over and peered through the crack. Something round was wedged inside the cave wall. It's an egg, Gabe exclaimed. A pterosaur egg. So that's a crack inside the cave. It must have rolled in here and gotten stuck. Gabe glanced toward the creature's nest. The pterosaur must have thought the egg was stolen or that it hatched. That's why the pterosaur grabbed Stego. It thought he was its baby. It's a mom pterosaur. That means we really need to go, Laura insisted. If it's a mother pterosaur, she's going to get super mad if she thinks we're taking her baby. But we can't just leave the egg trapped, said Gabe. Quick, can you put together some sort of lasso or stick to reach it? I predict here that Laura is going to be the one to fix it because she's the inventor, right? All right, let's see. That definitely got Laura's attention. Inventions were her specialty, especially inventions using whatever materials happened to be lying around. Moving lightning fast, Laura grabbed large hollow reeds and vine bits from around the pterosaur's nest, and in no time at all she had built a stick with a vine loop attached to the end that could reach well inside the crack. Together, the friends used the lasso stick to carefully maneuver the pterosaur egg out. They gently placed it back inside the nest. Mission accomplished, they said. Let's get out of here, said Caesar. I have a feeling our time is almost... The-thump! The-thump! The pterosaur had returned. It screeched furiously. Uh-oh, finished Caesar. Whoa, that's a pretty cool picture. And that ends chapter 7. So you can be thinking, what's going to happen next? Are they going to get out of the cave? Are they going to get Stego to the group of Stegosauruses? But also, I have a big task for you today. On the Padlet, next to our read aloud, is going to be a piece of paper where I'm asking you to pick your favorite character, Laura, Gabe, or Caesar, and write to me why you like them the best using specific evidence from this book. Not just the mini facts I gave you on the worksheet. Are you ready? Can you do it? If you can't print it out, just write it down on a piece of paper. But remember, I want to see complete sentences in capital letters. All right, good luck.